Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To the Honorable Judul, ladies and gentlemen. So today, I would like to tell you some story. The story is about Lawadan inscription as a sign of dead birth of Tulungagung. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Kediri, which was the continuation of the kingdom of Madang, there lived a king. The king was Sri Maharaja Kertajaya, who mostly called King Kertajaya. King Kertajaya was the last king of the kingdom of Kediri, who ruled around 1190 until 1222. King Kertajaya, with his power, could sit on a sharp spear that stood without heart. During his reign, King Kertajaya declared himself as a god and wanted to be worshipped by the people and Brahmins. They were forced to worship him. Those who disobeyed would be killed. The Brahmin then opposed King Kertajaya, who claimed that he was a god. The Brahmin also rejected the deity of King Kertajaya. The rejection of King Kertajaya because bad things happened to Brahmins. They were tortured cruelly. For those who confess their godlines would be free from punishment. Meanwhile, for those who didn't admit it will be tortured to death. Disease caused the stability of the kingdom went out. The Brahmin also felt their privilege was limited. Then the Brahmins chose to flee from the city of Daha. At the same time, King Kertajaya boasted that he only could be defeated by Lord Shiva. At the same time, in Tumapel spread news that Tunggul Amatung, a subordinate duke, was killed by Ken Arok. Ken Arok then took over Tumapel and claimed that he was an incarnation of Lord Shiva. Realizing that the Brahmins who had previously avoided the kingdom of Kediri going to Tumapel and asked Ken Arok protection. Ken Arok, with his ability, took advantage of this situation. Ken Arok looked for sympathy of the Brahmins and also promised to rebel against King Kertajaya. Ken Arok also promised to convert King Kertajaya. After the Brahmins gave full support to Ken Arok was appointed king in Tumapel. Then the Brahmins influenced the people in Tumapel to rebel King Kertajaya together with Ken Arok. Hearing the news that Tumapel disobedience, King felt offended. Then he sent his troops to attack Tumapel. Tumapel was beaten fiercely by the troops of King Kertajaya. But because Tumapel was supported by the Brahmins and some people of Tumapel, the attack could be handled. Was able to handle attack after attack. In the end, Tumapel took turns to attacking capital city of Kediri. Hearing the news that Tumapel would strike back, King Kertajaya escaped to the south in Tulungagung. And why King ran away to Tulungagung? Yeah, because in Tulungagung was a safe place. And in Tulungagung there were swamps that could be natural forests. Wow, how amazing is our city! Okay, let's continue to the next story. Upon arriving in Tulungagung, the king asked the resident for help. Oh, for my people, help me, I'm in great trouble. The soldiers from Tumapel are targeting me, said King Kertajaya. The people felt pity for the king. Then the people agreed. Other than that, the king also set up a strategy. The king put his soldiers ready to mobilize in Tulungagung. But the soldiers masqueraded themselves as a farmer, fishermen, traders, and the others. How this strategy could be known? Yeah, because who were divided the soldiers from Tumapel is the villagers, and logically, the villagers didn't dare and unable to fight Tumapel troops. But in fact, villagers who were part of the soldiers in masqueraded defeated Tumapel troops. And in the Kamuan inscription, which say Samya Haji Samabat, which means 4 sign rank leaders who have troops in masquerade. Okay, after the king ran away to Tulungagung, Tumapel soldiers continued to search from east, west, and north, and they finally suspect that the king ran away to Tulungagung. And yeah, sure enough, they came to Tulungagung and found King Kertajaya. But King Kertajaya had an arranged strategy, so he and his soldiers were ready to fight Ken Arok soldiers. But in the end, soldiers of King Kertajaya defeated Tumapel soldiers, and he returned to his kingdom. But before that, the king gave gifts to the villagers. The king built a Lawadan inscription in the shape of stone monument as a gift. Okay, next. Inscription of Lawadan was made as an expression of gratitude for king being saved and protected by the villagers. And what is the content of the inscription of Lawadan? The inscription was contained the king gave gift in form of: first, exemption from paying taxes. 2. Pattern clothing is allowed because in ancient times only the royal family allowed to wear pattern clothing. Number 3. Villagers allowed to eat food that hunted by kings. Yeah, so and the others, king gave another's gift. And the other's gift is, other than that, another privilege are also granted, including autonomy rights. So it can be concluded that the establishment of Tulungagung was found. Since 2003, the establishment of Tulungagung has been determined same as the date of Lawadan inscription was built, 18 November. And that is the history of Lawadan inscription and how the death birth of Tulungagung was determined. So, what is the moral story that we can be learned? There is several moral stories. There is, first, the spirit of defending our country. The villagers and the soldiers, they really care about their territory that would be attacked. Even their life were at stake, they still wanted to help their king. 2. Loyalty to the leader. Even though King Kertajaya was in trouble, the villagers and his soldiers would stay loyal to their king. We can take this as an example and apply it in our daily life. 3. Simple city. Simple city can be deceiving. It means we don't need to be more to be recognized. And 4. Don't be an arbitrary leader. So it's the moral story, and it's all about to end. My name is Chintya I'm number 28, and I'm from Senior High School 1 KEDUNGWARU. For the jury, thanks because like and listen to my story till the end. It's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.